Today I'll be making a lemon caper sauce over linguine. It's easy, it's quick, and I hope you love it because I certainly do. Let's get cooking. So let's get started. Well, I have my water boiling for actually I'm not gonna use spaghetti, I'm doing linguine because I like linguine, but you can use spaghetti or any type of pasta you like. I like capers in mine. So it's actually a lemon caper sauce, right? So I'm going to turn on this heat, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to fry my capers. That's what I'm going to do. So while this is, I'm going to put some little oil, I'm going to fry it in oil. So I'll put a little oil in this. And when this heats up, I will put some olive capers. In the meantime, I've drained and washed my capers. So let me get the sauce going. So I will get more olive oil, about 2/3, and I'll put 2/3 in here. Let's say that's 2/3, okay? This recipe, you can actually wing it. I've winged it many times, and it always comes out really good. Then I put about 2/3 of cheese. And this is Parmesan cheese. Now let me add a little more, and I'm gonna whisk this, actually. Whoops, excuse me. All right. So let me whisk this. Now, during this, you would have to try it. If you don't like it, if you need more oil, I'll add more oil. Now I will add some lemon zest. And fresh basil, salt, pepper, and that's all. Thank you. So here's my lemon, my basil. And I pile it up and I cut it. But before that, here is my drained capers. And I'm going to add it to my pan. And I'm going to lower it and let it fry. About 2 minutes. So while that's frying, I'm gonna let my bowl over here. I've got my fresh basil from my garden. Here it is, my fresh basil. It smells wonderful. And I am going to chop it. I'm going to roll it together and just chop. Just a rough chop. You can throw this in. All right, there. So I'm gonna leave this later. Actually, I'm not gonna put it in with my sauce. I'm gonna add it afterwards because I kind of like it fresh, not too soggy, kind of a little of both. Now, with this, I will add some lemon juice, fresh squeezed lemon juice. It could be one large, or I had only 2 small lemons, so I squeezed 2 small lemons, but it's basically half a cup. And I mix that in. And now you just stir like I'm doing right here, see? So it's all in, it's the olive oil with the lemon juice, the zest, and the Parmesan, all right? So now it's all mixed in together. I'll set this aside. Now let me keep an eye on my capers. Now, like I said, it's about 2 minutes. You just want to fry it. And I'm going to add this for garnish on top. All right. Now my water's boiling. Okay, I'm going to keep that. So I like to add salt in my water, so it should always be salted. About that much. And let me add my linguine. I love linguine because it's just thicker. I'm a texture person, and I love the thickness of the linguine versus the spaghetti. That's a preference of mine. I really like it. So I add that, and I give this should give this a little stir. Here we go. Give this a stir. Now this is a very simple dish because the sauce, I'm not gonna saute it. It's just a sauce. Okay, so that's going well. This looks like it should be ready. I'm gonna put that for 7 minutes, but actually what I'm gonna do with that, my pasta, I'm gonna try it every 7 minutes. I mean, every few minutes. I got thirsty. It's hot. It's a hot summer day, and I am parched. All right, so let's see. How's this going? This is going really well. I'm going to turn up the heat so it does it really quickly. So it just sautés. And then once this is done, I'm just going to leave it aside. Yeah. So what I'm doing here, so I'm just going to wait for my capers. My pasta's boiling. My sauce is ready. And that's it. Oh, you know what? I want to do one more thing. I like crushed red pepper. Sometimes I put it in my sauce, sometimes I don't. But I like it. My kids like it a little kick. So I'll put about this much into my sauce. Now you don't have to. This is something I like to do. And I give it a little whisk. There you go. So the sauce is ready. This is ready too. So I turn this up. I'm just waiting for my pasta. All right, so let's wait. All right, so my pasta's been boiling for about 7 minutes. Let's give it a try. So when I give it a try, I take one little piece of pasta string. And I bite into it. Or eat it. Now, it's ready. Turn that off. So, I'm gonna move my papers and bring my pasta closer to me. Now, here's my bowl. Here's the bowl of Parmesan and crushed red pepper and lemon zest and lemon juice, right? And Parmesan. I'm gonna add, before I do add, I always love to take pasta water. But with this dish, I'm definitely gonna use it, all right? I like it because if my pasta's too dry, I like to add pasta water. So that's just something you should always do regardless. But this recipe requires it, definitely, always. So, and I mix it up. Here, let's add some more, majority. I normally don't add majority because my kids like regular pasta and they like to eat it just raw. I mean, not raw, just cooked. So I don't. So here we go. So you mix and you mix. All right. And then let's add some, maybe like a fourth at a time, not all at once. The thing is, you just don't want your pasta to get dry. Now, what I also do is, let's say I'm gonna use it tomorrow. I'm gonna eat this also tomorrow. Let's say it's leftovers and the pasta's dry. I usually reserve pasta water so that way I can use the pasta water to keep it, liquidy, and so it's not so dry. Okay, so we're doing this. Okay, I think that's enough pasta water. And I haven't, I'm gonna add this, my basil. All right, and I haven't put any salt. So definitely salt and pepper. And of course, that's to taste. All right. So let's mix that in and let's give it a try. Oh, and then let me try it first and then I will add my capers. Let me get a fork. And so I added it already to my bowl that I'm going to be serving in. See that? Very simple. This is a quick dish. I did make like a chicken on the side. I just grilled chicken. Let's see. Mmm. Perfect. I taste a lot of lemon, and with the capers would be awesome. Now, let me ask you, tell me something. If your kids like it maybe with the cream sauce or something, put some whipping cream. Add a little whipping cream. It's still hot, and it will get warm. So I've done that. I've added whipping cream, especially the next day. I'll add warm it up, and now they have a cream sauce. But for me, I love it this way. Now let's just add my capers. Let's see. There you have it. So here's my lemon, caper, basil pasta. I hope you enjoy it. It's very simple. Family loves it.